Hey folks, Lucero here with another 10-win run on the Bazaar to share with you. This is my first 10-win run and only third run after Season 2 went live yesterday. I did a couple of runs on stream with Pig. We were trying to experience Pig's new items from the expansion that you get. You unlock them on tier 30 of the pass. Uh, we only encountered like two of those items. As there are more and more items added to his item database, it's going to be harder to find a specific item. That's something we've been talking about for a few seasons now. Well, it's only the second season, but since beta, basically, when they introduced the first new items. Um, and so, yeah, those pig runs were not very successful. I've said in previous videos that I think Pig is probably I mean, people are still getting 10 wins with him, but I think he's the weakest of the heroes right now. So anyway, we did a couple of runs with him trying to experience those new items. Didn't really get the chance. Switched gears to Dooley and went 10 wins on our first run. That's what we're looking at here today. This is kind of a weapon build. Um, I've come to I think my favorite two cores are probably the core and weaponized core. I think they're probably the most versatile. Um, Companion core is up there too. But if I get one of those two cores, I'm probably taking it. And this is a weaponized core run where everything to the left charges the core and it gives everything to the right plus 20 and scaling damage as you level it up for the fight. Early in the run, we were using a pulse rifle. We had it beside of Micro Dave to make sure we got the extra multicast. And, really the run was about having super fast small items on the left side of the board of the core to charge the stuff on the right and the weapon scaling. This did end up being a power drill run that we picked up later on. Um, and those, there's nothing exactly new about that. But I think what's interesting about this build is just how diverse the build was. We only had one loss. It was a near perfect run. Our second to last run was our only PvP loss. Um, and the depth of the items we had available to us to use on the left hand side. Like I would swap small items out depending on the match. Like if it was a stronger opponent, I would put Aiden in there so we would have some healing just in case. Uh, it really didn't matter a whole lot as long as we were scaling that weapon attack to points where opponents just couldn't really stop us. Um, Without further ado, I think we can just jump into the run. That's all there really is to say about it. There are different variations. Like, did we need to have power drill? Not necessarily. We could have done a more strictly weapon-based build where we weren't trying to charge the drill all the time. I still think that could have worked as well. But we did lean into like some slows and some hastes. Anyway, without further ado, enjoy the run. It's our first run with the new season. I did do a review for the season 2 patch. You can find that video linked in the description. If you're enjoying the content, please give a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. We're going Enchanted. Enchanted Uzi is pretty good. This is like Aiden, but with damage. And they put a bunch of new tech stuff, and they changed items to make them tech-oriented as well. However, I just don't think you can beat... Wow. This is too slow, but it gets faster. It gets down to 4 seconds as you level it up. Do we actually take Ed? Just because it's 3... I think the Uzi, like, we're taking the Uzi. 2 seconds is just too fast. And it ends up with like 10 or 12 ammo. Those were all really good choices, though. Wish we had that problem more often. I don't really want medium items right now.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
I want the Fang, bro, and I mean, I'll regret this if we don't kill it. This is gonna run out of ammo, but I think like with the way we're charging the burn, I think we should be good. Yeah, we're good. We love that toxic Fang. Come on. Toxic. Got it. Nice. We'll take the skill here. Okay.
Reuse, recycle, relax. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
I think that's all she wrote. Or do we... That's not really a use, though, right? I could foresee us using it at some point, so we'll take it. We didn't even have it on that first fight, and we were pretty good. The thing is, I wanted to put it on the Fang. We'll have other opportunities to buff the Fang, I think.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Wow, we got beat there.
Fall
That's
like a
ridiculous.
boulder. I flow like the wind.
Whatever. Well, I got the 100. And obviously, if we put the Fang in there, we probably won, but I wanted the health. We're going for skill again. We want small items. Okay. We're not against that, because we have this, you know?
You might prefer Argenta's training. She's amazing. And you've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful.
We are taking the extra monster fight. I don't know that we win this one. We're gonna find out. How much freezing does it do? I don't feel confident we can beat the warrior. So we're just going to take the thief.
A tasty bit of
I'm pretty sure we have the thief. This is the problem with the Uzi. It's just going to have nothing left once it...
We'll remember your face!
Now this is health food. Literally. Eat the bones for stronger bones.
If they're only two, we probably win without that. Especially with that. And then we get some gold too. I mean, we'll see if this was a huge mistake, but
My fight isn't with you.
we're theoretically stronger. They have kind of a little chargy build too. But I think with our ramp, hopefully we're okay. Yeah, I mean, we're looking good.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
And we got some gold too. I wonder how many times that hit. Just the once.
I would spar with you, but this leg, oof, use it well.
Definitely want that.
Make me proud. Enjoy the thrill of battle. While you can.
I think we might want the... Let's see, right now we only have the one friend, and we can probably keep it that way.
Stillness. I prefer action.
Or do we do it like this? No, we want it getting the damage buff too. And then we go for the hooligan.
This ain't worth all that.
We will take a gunpowder on that for sure.
Don't tell me Ford's your Smith. That guy is wrong.
Nice. Oh, it's already silver.
My work is for the glory of Samaska. So, tell somebody.
Experience is treasure. I will share mine with you.
We're going to take Tiny Dancer because I foresee... I mean, it's about to be used right now.
Gold.
Your enlightenment is my reward.
Use another tech, charge it. I don't know. I think it's kind of okay. Do we ever do this? We're going to do this because it's really this that's going to do the most damage here. I mean, the Fang getting buffed is good, but I want more than one item ramping the core right here, I think. They're a drill build, that's not great. It's a pretty strong Obsidian Firefly they have here. The pulse rifle seems to have done the trick. I don't know if that would have gone any faster with the Fang over on this side. It may have.
Cast aside your destruments.
We have no desire for any of those. I mean, a nanobot? Like if we would take... But then the nanobots... Its cooldown is only reduced by additional friends. And... Well, we can't afford it anyway, right? No. So, like, who cares? We have to sell Dave? No. And this. It's not happening.
You're not ready to accept the light. And that's okay.
Holy. we're gonna try this just for the fun of it. I do. I mean, Hellbilly's not tough,
You came to the
generally
wrong
speaking.
land, stranger. Bazaar folks strutting around like
I don't know.
you
The
own
char,
land.
the,
Now
the
get
haste is pretty good.
Adira is our strongest. Oh, but oh, does he know it. Try Orlin. Or Newfoundland. There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
Okay.
Gigamart, we have everything, so you can have everything.
I don't like the new change to Power Sander. It's great in Power Drill because whether it's slowing something else or not, like you just put it on the, you want this on the left of it, right? Because then it just charges it and negates it. But 8 seconds is very, very slow. I believe it reduces cooldown as you level it up. I don't know if I can justify buying it though.
Spend
I'm gonna buy
$300
it.
more for free shipping. I'll carry
Ah,
two
boy.
years.
Sell this. Is there a shield item? Duct tape is a shield item. This is like way more contingent, right? Like
If you buy one more, I might get promoted. No pressure, though.
Y roll, I guess, to look for upgrades. Interesting.
You came all the way here. Might as well stock up.
I think 8 seconds is just too slow.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
They already have a double whammy board going.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
As kind of cool as the pylon was, I don't think we can roll with it. Wow, it still kind of supports a tiny dancer build though. Just takes this slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, 4, 5. Yeah, it's only 6. Basically have to get rid of the core. We'll take that.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
We are for sure working on a pretty good slow build if we want it. We were doing well with this, but I just think it's a little ridiculous. Like, if we had a different friend, maybe we just sell Micro Dave and hold on to the Pulse Rifle. But isn't the drill just strictly better? I mean, they're both silver, and look how much more damage it does. I mean, that's 66 damage every 5 seconds. I just don't. I want the space. Oh, and here we are about to get a smaller friend, so that was maybe stupid. I don't know. You always get this. I'm happy to get 20 gold, though. The one we need the least. I feel like we go gumballs. No, screw that. We're going Curio.
Well, howdy, hero. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. that's a bargain. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Uh,
I may be young for
One of these days we're going to lose
I've
because of
seen
that
my
knee
share
brace,
of
but hopefully
storms.
today's not the day. They are a weapon build. That's pretty serious. They might win this. Legit might win it. Oh, we got all the slows though, so I don't know. With the charging on the... Yeah,
Got
kind of just
talent.
nuked them.
You should put it toward noble.
I only got like 3 shots from the Uzi off. 4 from the Uzi, okay. Only 2 power drills even.
Welcome in.
We're going
Harry.
medium because we've gained
What
so
can
much
I
health
get you?
as it is. Can't afford it. Well... Do we just sell this? Fuck it. I don't want to sell that till it's worth 20.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
None of those. Non-weapon items. We only have 4 gold. Still only worth 10. We can get up to 8 gold, but what, we're looking for 3 items? Or 2 items? I don't think so. We'll just take the gold here. I'm gonna upgrade the
Well.
core here.
Good luck then. Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
We're taking him on.
Will rule the ashes.
Burn is not great. The thinking is that...
This is but the spark
Okay.
of my
That's very good for us. Very, very good. don't really care about that. I'm putting it on this just because it poisons as well. We're riding it out. I was debating moving the brace. This, I mean, it's only 100 health, so I think this might be the last time we use the brace if we can't upgrade it. And he's already got the Necronomicon. We like maybe should have thought this through a little more. We have so much more health than him though, I don't know.
I lost everything long before you were born. This
Yeah,
is
we're cool.
nothing to me.
We're good. We're going gold tier.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
When you use a tool, haste a tool is pretty good. We're taking it.
Soon I think you will be ready for Adira's training.
Hasting also charges the tool.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Wow. If this was not bronze, nonetheless, I think we want both of those.
You want to buy that? I mean,
So that's an item that they changed.
I think that suits you beautifully.
We don't have any over, I'm gonna hang on to it for a bit. Golden duct tape. I think we may try to go for... We're gonna try it. What do we got to lose? It's one fight.
I'll make ye
And we're pretty strong.
come perch on my shoulder.
I think the game is freezing. There it goes. Slowed their katana for a second there. Thing is, he's going to rebirth to full, so... And we have no healing, so I don't think it happens, right? No way in hell. Okay. Well, lesson learned. I say that a lot, but I mean, I have too much faith in the fucking... You know, it's the first fight we lost. Should have gone for bonk. Should have known better. And now we, like, definitely need an extra monster fight, because we just lost... No, we didn't really lose that much, honestly.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it. Go
That's
extra
better for sure.
Then come back and tell me.
We're going to try for the fight, and it's extra... There we go. Good. Charging goes through freeze, notably, so... Oh man, there is some serious lag there. These are not short freezes that they're doing. I don't even understand what they've got that's actually doing any damage. Nothing. Because, like, in an earlier fight, I started to take damage against Chili Charles. It was very confusing. Wow, this Uzi. What's the better one to take out? Actually, probably the Ray in this case. I don't think we're invincible, but we're doing pretty well. Force field build, security camera. That's probably not enough shield items. Here goes freezing again.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
I don't really think we need this, but we can afford it, so we might just buy it.
Use that for the good of
Dualtron is like one of the strongest builds you can have right now. Haste the core for 4 seconds. That's probably worth replacing this for. And our health is so stacked. Like 100 health at this point isn't even making much of a difference. This, let's see, tech item. Actually, this might be crazy. Because this is a tech item, right? Yeah, charge the tech item to the right. Charge the core. With these, we probably just put this back over here. And realistically, we sell this. There's no room for this. That's like if we... We'll always have this. We'll always have this. I might hold on to this if we go some kind of full weapon build. But these, unless we can get obsidian on these, we don't really need them to charge this. Like, it's getting charged enough, I think. We'll go in here.
Expecting you 0.5 seconds ago.
We will upgrade that.
One less slow-mo in the world.
Aiden is pretty pimping in the build. We spend our last 8 just to have him around.
Accelerating speed for you.
We can test this out. Basically, I mean, the core should be perma-hasted, you know? And it charges through the slow, I think. Yeah, it's like ramping like crazy now. Two items for 3 seconds. That's really good. I think we're just done with the brace. If we could have leveled it up, it might be worthwhile. But costing us a slot this late in the game is probably not worth. I think this is just strictly better. Unless you put them, but if we put all 3 of these in there, we're like a slow machine. I guess we should try. We could try that at some point. Like, how would that look? Let's try. If instead of hasting, we just do this, or even yeah, then we have some heal too. We might try this. Shield effects. No. We're going to put something else on the core in the hopes that it also becomes something that charges. It's turbo now. Turbo the core? Yeah, turbo weaponized core. And that now also triggers the power drill, which is much better. We do have a bunch of small items, but we don't really want to sell them. We're not super hard up for gold. I mean, this we're probably not going to... No, we might use that. We're going for the mega slow build. We'll see how it works. It'll be interesting because they're a speedy charge build, so we'll see how it works here. they're starting to catch up to us with the burn here.
I could see
Nah, we
you
got 'em.
going places, but I'll be chasing you.
That burn was stacking. So, skill upgrade seems good. They're only really getting used like 3 times each or something. Does it count as getting used that when you use the item to the left, shield 42? I don't know if that counts as a use. I think it's the 5.6. Either way, we're going to take the crit. Are we ready to sell 5 things? I mean, we don't really need this. This can go. We bought that for shits and giggles. That's part of our charge. This one also no. And then we got our space for the chocolate bars. Keep our health scaling a little bit. We're gonna save it. We probably don't need it for this. And that took longer against that guy. So like, do we ever... It's, wow, it only started like mid-run, but it's really lagging at the start of the fights. I mean, I know I keep saying it, but like, I'd have to go back in the video and pay attention to when that started. We're going crit. We actually don't have a ton of weapons. I think we end up with negative crit real quick.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
No. We do take strength, though.
To trust the shrouded stranger. Where will this lead you?
We've only lost 1 fight, so we're doing pretty well as far as XP goes compared to most players. So I think health is the way to go.
Is not always a gift.
we have like such a good diverse build. Like we can swap items around like that. And I don't think it really makes much of a difference.
Big for you to steal.
He is a big time heal build. We could have some trouble here. He's mostly he doesn't have really regen on this though. The hot stones does have regen, so he could eventually outscale us on regen. I don't know. Our weapons are getting pretty beefy.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
The arc blaster like sent a pretty sweet looking kind of ray out there that I hadn't noticed before. I think we go gumballs here. Definitely don't need that. This is the weak link. Screw it. I think we've never used it once. I mean, it would have been sweet. Well, well, hold on now. Yeah, we'll go in here.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can
There's Dualtron. Damn it, we sold the thingamajig already.
I'll never resell this. Oh look.
But you know, this isn't the run for Dualtron. We're crushing it already. We don't need none of that.
Oh, Wordsworth is gonna yell at me.
Dare we? We might be susceptible to any of these. I think since we're charging, I think we just try the champion. Nah, Lord of the Waste we know we can beat. We're on track to maybe get a perfect run here, and we don't want to spoil it, so we're gonna try Lord of the Waste. Hopefully I'm not remembering correctly and we botched this somehow.
Your strength is beautiful.
Okay. Not the power drill.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Cooldown reduction is pretty good. We haven't really needed this.
Ooh-wee, now that's a bargain. doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
We'll take the boost. Of course. I don't think we have anything that's like leftmost, rightmost. Now, they're also strong. We have 2 more wins than them. They have cheated death already. I'm just debating putting in the Fang over the slow. For 1, we get 10% more crit that way, I think. Or 2. Yeah. It goes faster. It still charges this. Maybe the shield is the one we don't need. They're going to be strong. I think we might want the shield. Would we even rather have... I'm going to try Aiden just for the healing. We're hasting other items. Every other item helps us get to the goal line. Dedicating the haste to the core. Make sure that the weapons are ramping faster. But it's like almost excessive. Like all this stuff's charging the core anyway, right? Yeah, it's getting charged like crazy. If we blundered, we blundered. And honestly, I'm not sure that these changes would have made a difference. Like it's probably, if they're stronger, beach ball, turbo catfish. They're an aquatic build. I mean, they have a seaweed over here. It's a, what is it, obsidian seaweed? We have more health. The problem is that seaweed's going to ramp.
Defeat does not defeat me.
I feel good about having gotten the, I mean, Aiden only even healed 160, so we don't really need Aiden. Did he help other things get off more? Maybe, I'm not too sure. Really with the non-weapon items, right? I mean, geez. We're going to try and roll elsewhere. No. No. Yes. I think Aiden fills a better purpose. I'm not willing to sell the others. We'll take the free loot item. Cooldown reduction is what we're looking for. Also, though, this will level us. I mean, we're going to level anyway. So we would really rather have the reduce your items cooldowns by 4. Leftmost by 3. We're going to level anyhow. Once again, I'm putting Aiden in there because I think we may actually need some healing. But we're taking the octopus. Actually, we'd love to get arms race because we already have the other one. And they're independent. I think it goes on the core, man. To get the 40 damage, right? Yeah. And now we can definitely afford all the gumballs we want. I mean, yeah, we'll just start with extra shield for security here. They actually have a level on us. I think we're good. Since they have been through feign cheat death already, I'm going to leave Aiden in for the heal. Even though we saw that, like, even against a tough build, we didn't really need it. Should I just put this in here for the diamond flex? You know what I'm saying? The diamond flex, right? Fuck it, actually. Diamond flex.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Magnus's femur. Oh boy, with tripwire. Man, maybe he's got us. Maybe he's about to cheat us out of our perfect. But with all the charging... He's actually going to rob us. And the healing wouldn't have made a difference. Can you believe that? Incredible. It didn't matter what item we had in there. We will take the free enchant, even though it's a shitty one. Cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. I mean, this is our killer, so we'll put it on this. Fuck it. Absolute, you take the diamond skill. It's already upgraded to the max.
was right. You are a quick study.
We're a fight too soon on that. And I don't think it would have made a difference, actually. We're looking for weapon upgrades here, for sure.
Buy my weapon. And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
We'd be really foolish to change up the... What? No. No. Well, we're going to try this guy this time. Just trying it. No, I think with... He actually does some damage, so I think we want the... We're going to try him. We got him. And it's largely because he could not freeze this. We'll go looking for upgrades.
I suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is our win right here. I don't know there's much they could do.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Well, Shark Ray. With the 5 multicasts. But our main item cannot be slowed. And that's going to be important.
Like my crew says,
There we go.
Another round.
Look at the recap a little. We also have like a fuck ton of health. That knee brace. Wow. So this went off 4 times. These had multicasts. Our Uzi went off 5 times. We never even got to raise it higher than silver. I don't even know. Like, I know what Neon is gonna want. Neon's gonna want the Radiant Power Drill. That's not what I was trying to do. Right. There's no way to not block it, so we'll leave it like that. But honestly, kind of think the Weaponized Core was the hero. Let's talk about the build. We got this at the very start of the run. This was our enchanted item. I had 3 very good selections. I felt like this was probably the strongest just because, you know, it's going to charge the core. I've grown to really like the Weaponized Core because it in a weapon build, it just ramps the weapons, you know? Scales their damage. With anything, charges anything over here, charges it. We got Toxic Fang off of our very first fight. We kept it around. We had, like, the build was so strong. Basically, we got the Alpha Ray really early. It was even bronze till way later in the fight. There were times when we didn't even have it in there. I think we got the Arc Blaster early as well. Obviously, the core is a tech, so this is getting charged. But really, these 4 items mostly stayed there. And in these slots, we had a bunch of slow items that were really good that we put in here. We had tech items that charged or hasted the core that we swapped in at times. We were able to really diversify the left-hand side of the board depending on what we expected from the opponent. So, like, later in the match, I only had 1 loss. I was robbed of a perfect win. And the items didn't really matter in that case, but we were switching things out because we were trying to ensure the perfect win. And so, you know, we thought, well, maybe we'll need some healing on this. It's a pretty strong, they haven't lost a lot either. They have a level on us, whatever. So we'd put Aiden in there instead of the tech that charges the core. So mostly it was all about, you know, charging the power drill. Oldest trick in the book for Dooley. Putting Radiant on there was a move, you know. If we had Radiant on, we got Radiant after the very first and only PvP fight that we lost. Had we had it before that fight, we would have won, probably. Actually, I don't know. It was a pretty strong build. A femur build. Shielded femur. Skill-wise, Honed Arsenal was important. Got it kind of late. Tiny Dancer was sweet. Got it early. Deadly Eye we had early. Tools of the Trade was the first gold skill when you get offered one. That one was good because we had the duct tape in there, and the duct tape hastes the tool hastes itself, charges itself with this. And strength we got twice. We upgraded it, like got it at silver. We took this for the Fang. I think this was the first one we were offered. Then we went to a lost crate and got this, which we only fell below half health a couple of times, but it would recharge the Uzi. And the Uzi's so fast that, like, I mean, on some fights earlier on, it did run out of ammo. Stop that. We did not need. That was our last skill. Didn't matter. Anyhow, that's the run, folks. 10 wins, gold. Only lost 1 PvP fight. Little sore about that. Lucero HS on Twitch. You can find the other socials there. Please like, follow, and subscribe here on YouTube. I appreciate the support. And thanks for tuning in, and come back and catch you for the next one.